What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Tressa's Collectibles channel. We're going to be starting our Revue Starlight Movie gameplay block. And if you guys haven't already checked out our previous videos for Revue Starlight Movie, we have had, of course, Simu, our resident Revue player, and he will be joining us for our gameplay block as well. And so today we're going to be taking a look at that Pants Door deck list that you did a deck profile on. So why don't you go ahead and tell us about what these cards do. We have a lot of cards here on the table.
Yeah, as you can see from this spaceship formation here, we have the level 1 combo, which is just a pretty generic on attack top check up to 4 for a character. This is just give us some good deck speed early game. The level 2 and 3 package here is a really interesting multi-turn combo setup where we can play the 2/1 Karen at level 2, play the climax combo, and then we can try to protect the Karens on board because we need the Karen on board for the level 3 Hikari to send the Karen to waiting room to summon the level 3 Hikari from waiting room as part of the finishing turn combo that also uses this climax. So basically every level of the game I am trying to play climaxes and do climax combo stuff.
Yeah, and it's really nice that the level 1 combo that we are playing is on Pants. It's going to allow us to repeatedly get back climaxes for our combos so that you can keep doing that over and over.
Yes, sir.
On my end, I'm going to be playing a build of Hololive that we have yet to feature on the channel, which is the Kanata into Gura deck. So in this deck, we're looking to utilize Kanata's ability to stock a bunch of non-triggers to make our Gura at level 3 as powerful as possible. This is obviously going to have higher ceiling than the more common Kanata Marine variant, but at the same time, we do have to go through quite a bit more resources in order to get that finishing power going. One more really nice thing about this particular deck, Kanata does appreciate, of course, climax swaps, being able to get her StockSoul climax over and over again. And because this is a Gura deck, we are natively going to be running a full playset of the Ina level 0 with her soul trigger that works for Gura as well. So hopefully we'll be able to do a lot of stuff at level 2 and go for a pretty explosive finish. But yeah, so one interesting dynamic about these two decks is that your level 2 combo gets a lot of power against level 3s. So yeah, should have a pretty easy time contesting Kanata's once we both get to level 2.
Yeah, one of the advantages of the Revue, the door package is the ease of dealing with level 3 boards, because not only am I able to contest with like 14,000 power on every single lane, but I'm also getting advantage while I'm doing that, so I'm not even like sacrificing anything while I blow up level 3 boards. So if a metagame is level 3 and early play infested, this is one of the best decks to be playing into it.
So that being said, how do you feel this deck does against decks with level 2 centric strategies like Slime or Alice?
It definitely loses a lot of inherent power, because then Karen is just like an 8k beater that doesn't really do a whole lot. But still, the fact that you have a level 1 combo that gives you advantage into a level 2 combo that gives you advantage into a level 3 combo that kind of works all, it's still pretty seamless. And I feel like it still does a decent amount even if you can't just randomly smurf all over your opponent.
All right, sounds good. Let's get right into it.
All right, I'll be going first, and with this opening hand, I think my discards are pretty easy. These two cards are both really good. This one is good for second turn. This one good as my first turn play, so I'll be go ahead and discarding 3.
Yeah, my early discards are also very easy. I'm going to be getting rid of the Pants Climax that I don't need and level 3 Kanata.
All right, I'll start. I'll draw for turn. Oh, this is pretty good. I'll go ahead and clock these Hikari. Don't need this at this stage of the game. Draw 2 cards. These are all not bad. I think for this situation, I'm just gonna go ahead and play the Tennomaya. The first effect is an optional effect to mill, and if I do hit a soul trigger here, since it has to target another character, it's not going to do anything besides mill a single card. But I actually do want just to mill an extra card at this stage of the game. I think it's not a bad idea. For both my climax triggers do grab stuff from my room, so I'm going to go ahead and mill. It is a soul trigger. I do not get the additional soul to anything. I'll just go ahead and direct attack. I'm playing against Hololive, so I'm going to go ahead and play it to the side. Direct attack here for 2. 2 damage.
1, 2. Cancel.
Go ahead.
All right, draw for turn. I'm going to start by clocking a 3/2 Kanata. I have the ability to get these back later with cards like the level 0 Helmet Kanata, so we can just clock that for now and then play with some of the other cards in our hand. Speaking of other cards in our hand, we got a pretty sweet opener. So we're going to play the level 0 Aqua. She has the on death effect that potentially allows us to get 2 cards back. And then we have 2 copies of level 0 Akirose.
Pretty good.
She also has an on-death plussing effect where I can pay 1, clock a character from waiting room to salvage any character, and it can even be herself if we find ourselves still at level 0 and need to get ourselves some more attackers. So we'll go into our attack phase here. Of course, putting the Aqua in the center slot because she can get that extra 3k power. All right, let's go with a front attack for 1. 1
damage. I will take the 1 damage. Get reversed.
Okay. And we'll go with a direct attack for 2. 3.
1, 2, cancel on 2.
And then 1 more direct attack for 3 as well.
1, 2, and 3. I'll take the 3 damage here. When this gets sent from stage to waiting room, I can discard a card to look at up to top 4. I'm going to go ahead and do that because I'm trying to see if I can grab some level 1, specifically my level 1 Climax combo, which I have not seen a single copy of yet. So let's see if we can grab one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is none, but there is a level 2. We can just grab this. We will need this starting level 2, so it's nice to have extra copies of it. Or if we have too many, we will just go ahead and clock grab. Draw for turn. Oh, that's pretty good.
So at this point, you're probably looking to hopefully draw more level 1 combo and then maybe use a Ricky effect to get to level 1.
Yeah, that's probably the play here. Interesting. This is kind of interesting. Knowing the matchup, because I can clearly see you're playing Kanata, I'm not inclined to clock any of my 2-1s because I want to keep them, and I think I'll have enough attackers, so I'm just actually going to clock this. Oh wait, actually I need red, huh? Yeah, I need red. Okay, I don't like doing this, but I think I have to do it this way. I'm going to go ahead and clock this so I can level this, because I don't really want to level up any of my other red here. Wait, I don't need red, I need blue. What am I doing? Yeah, clock this. Get over there. Okay, draw 2 cards. Woo! I'm too clean. All right. And we will go ahead and play a Mahiru Riki effect. Clock on top deck. Blue. We run 3 brainstorms. I don't really need the brainstorms too much in this matchup, so I will believe that we can find more brainstorms later. So go ahead and search our deck for a 1/0 Hikari.
I need blue. I'm gonna clock this Tendo Maya levels the brainstorm.
I was thinking about it anyways.
So this Ricky also has an additional 1k if you have 3 or less stock, right?
3 or less stock, yes, that's correct.
Nice, so you will be able to contest my Akiroses.
Yes, that's correct, and I will be able to kill your entire board actually.
Nice.
The Hikari does get additional power during my turn if I have for each other character, and I don't have any really good cards I want to commit to back row, but I don't need them to get over your cards, and it doesn't do anything on your turn, so I am pretty comfortable with not overcommitting hand here. However, let me think here. What if I trigger? That is always the question. What if I trigger? Okay, on the off chance that I trigger, I'm gonna develop a Futaba runner just in case.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go ahead and play the Climax. All right, so usually I start with the non-Maguro effects so I can decide how much I want to mill later. This will be 3/5 power for 1/2, trigger for 2.
1, 2.
And then we're gonna go ahead and check. So there's 1 here. Also see 3 more in the waiting room. So I think we can just go all the way for the first one. Can't add this one anyways. And sure, we'll grab this Tendo Maya 1/0. And then trigger here for 1, 2, trigger for 3. Ooh,
1, 2. Take the 3.
All right, we need to pay that out because that is the only copy of that card, and I need it. All right, triggering for 1. That's a Climax swap, and we are 4 in the waiting room. 5. We're gonna go more here. Okay, that's a brainstorm. I would like that. I think we go all the way actually. Go ahead and grab the brainstormer, and then trigger here for 1, 2, trigger for 2.
And that is a 2. All right, let's see. Typically in these decks we want to level the least useful cards, and then because we have Gura, that gives us more incentive to level the non-trigger cards as well. We have a couple Aquas right here. I'll go ahead and level one of these, and then I can use Akirose's effect or the Aqua's effect when they get sent to waiting room in order to clock a green. So we'll start with the Aqua first. So actually, do we want to start with Aqua? I don't think I'm going to be activating both Akirose, so I think I'll just send one to waiting room, and then I will use Aqua's effect when she's sent to waiting room to pay 1, and then put the Akirose to the bottom of my clock. Look it up to 2, add up to 2 Hololive characters. Alright, well.
Pretty good.
I guess I don't need helmet. Alright, so I still want a bit more resources. The attackers in my hand are not exactly great, considering I just got 2 level 3s, so we're also going to use the Akirose.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and clock an Aqua this time. And this will allow me to salvage.
Is there Ina there?
There is Ina, so we'll grab Ina. Alright, good to go.
Go ahead.
Draw for a turn. Let's take a look-see. I'm going to start by clocking a Gura.
Okay.
We'll draw 2 here. Okay, that's a pretty interesting setup we have here. Let's see. So I think the first thing we'll do... Let's see, your board is 2-5, 4-5, 4-5.
That's correct.
Okay, do I particularly care about killing the Mahiru? Not really. I'm going to start my play with a level 0 Mio Drop Search.
Alright.
She has 2 effects that I can use on play. One of them is the Drop Search, which is both on play and on death, and the other one is I get to look it up to top 2, leave as many on top as I want, send the rest to waiting room. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Huh. So let's see. I think I'm gonna send both to waiting room.
Okay.
With the idea being that I want to try to hit a brainstorm here.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So we'll go ahead and do a brainstorm. This is a brainstorm 5, and for each climax I get to draw up to 1 card. So I get to draw 1. Draw 1. And let's see. We'll just go ahead and play 2 copies of Ina.
Pretty good.
During my turn, if all my characters are Hololive trait, she becomes 6,500 power, and additionally she has an Accelerate that lets me unreverse salvage a character.
And you can also scry.
I can also, yeah, I also get to top check and either leave it there or send it to the bottom. Something I did not take advantage of the last time I played an Ina on this channel. But never mind that. It is definitely possible for me to trigger a Pants here, which would allow me to salvage another card. And so I'm definitely considering committing 1 more card in my hand to the board, because I have 6 in hand. And if I salvage 1 off of the Accelerate, I'll go to 7, and then if I trigger, I'll go to 8. So I actually think... I'm going to... Oh, I have an idea, actually. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use this Mio, I think, to attack. Instead, I'm going to play this level 0 Lamy, which is a 1-of. Has both on play and on attack. I can discard a Hololive character to draw a card. I'm not going to be using the on play one, just because I kind of want to not run out of cards in my deck too fast, just because of how Kanata is kind of a deck that wants to make the best use of its first deck rotation. And then what I think I'll do is when I accelerate with the Ina, I'll get a look at the top card of the deck, and then from there I can decide if I want to maybe draw that card off of Lamy. So I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go into attack phase, or sorry, climax phase. I'll use the accelerate. There are cards that want yellow in this deck, particularly the 3/2 stock swap Matsuri. And so I am going to take this opportunity to clock yellow, just in case we might need that later. So I will gain on reverse salvage here, and then I also get to look at the top card of my deck and either leave it on top or send it to the bottom. I think I'll leave it on top just to ensure a clean first trigger.
Okay.
So we'll go now into our attacks. I'm going to start with this Ina. I'm going to attack with this one later so that I have options on what I want to salvage. This is going to be for 1.
Cancel the 1 and get reversed.
Okay. Let's see. We'll go with a side attack here, since I am smaller. And I think I will take the opportunity to use her effect. I'm going to discard this Ina Climax Swap and draw a card. Huh, that's a card. And this is going to be for 1.
So attack here for 1. I'll take the 1 damage.
And then a front attack with this Ina for 2. And then we did trigger a Pants, so I will grab a StockSoul.
Okay.
So this is for 2.
1, 2. Take the 2. And
then with the on reverse salvage, I'm going to grab... honestly, we can just go straight for a 2-1 here, rather than going for a helmet, I think. Yeah, that seems fine.
Alright.
So I'll just grab the 2-1.
Okay. Encore step, I get reversed. And passive?
Yeah.
Alright, draw for turn. Still at level 1, which is kind of a nice surprise. I was expecting to be level 2 or closer to level 2. Now I might not need a clock. So there's 1 Climax left in deck. If I choose not to clock, I can try to brainstorm and then potentially get it out of the deck. And I do have like enough attackers for this turn that I don't really feel bad about that. And this deck has a lot of ways to get advantage later on, so I kind of don't feel bad about also like blanking a turn here, just for the brainstorm. Did I trigger? I did not trigger. I didn't trigger Climax last turn, so there's no real need for me to pay anything out here. If I do clock, yeah, if I clock and draw the Climax, it's actually really bad for me. So I'm gonna choose to not clock here. I'm gonna move up these. I won't be able to kill your Inas, but I don't think that's actually a problem because you're gonna play over everything anyways. So like, you can have those Inas. We'll go ahead and play the Brainstormer, and before we do the Brainstorm, I actually think we should do. Yeah, I think we should play the Mahiru. So on play, can reveal the top card of the deck. If it is a level 2 or higher, it goes to stock for free. Reveal. It is not a level 2 or higher, so I was hoping to blind stock 1 and then brainstorm on the 5, like the remaining 5, but unfortunately was not able to do that. Can we hit the Climax? Ooh, pretty good.
Okay.
Salvage 1. Oh man, I think it's time to get the boy.
Oh, wakarimasu.
Wakarimasu. Alright, this is one of my favorite cards in Revue. Alright, I'm going to look at the top card of my deck.
Yeah, knowledge is power.
Knowledge is indeed power. Alright, and then here, I'm going to kill the Lamy with the Futaba so that we can have the free runner on the following turn. I don't think it really matters.
5 hand, right?
I do have 5 hand, exactly.
Okay.
I don't think it really matters, but it's just nice to have.
Okay.
This is probably the best card to keep alive, and then all the other ones will just get reversed. And the nice thing here is that they'll get reversed on the fresh deck, so they'll actually go into waiting room afterwards. I think we're just going to go into attack here.
Yeah, so how many are out?
I'm out 7. The 1 Climax that's missing is a door.
Yeah, figured.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead and front attack here for 1 damage.
Take 1.
Front attack here for 1 damage. 2 damage, I'll go for the refresh.
Okay. Cancel the 2. I'm not out a lot, so.
Yeah. That's also why I felt like the Climax on this turn is not really that profitable. Especially if it means that the Climax has to stay out of this refresh.
Yeah. This Futaba runner being the last character alive is actually kind of annoying. Even though you are leaving my Inas alive, it would be really nice if I could accelerate to put a card in clock and then heal it off when I change into Kanata and then be able to get value.
Yeah,
but because it's a runner, I can't do that.
Not gonna let you do that.
I cannot do that.
But that is one of the best parts about the Ina as a level 1 opposed to the Miko. It actually has value staying alive. Alright, go and take the refresh penalty. And then I cancel that. Yep, and I'll attack here for 1, trigger for 2.
No cancel. Alright, well I do have yellow coming in, so I'm just gonna... Well, I mean, I'm probably healing this off, so let me see.
You do need green though, so...
I do need green. Am I clocking this turn? Am I clocking this turn? Okay, well let's see. So, well this is for sure going there. And then that'll be it from you. Draw for turn. Alright, so let's take a look at what climaxes are here and which ones are missing. So there's 2 Pants here and a StockSoul. there's pants here. There's StockSoul in my hand. And I have some number of climaxes left in deck.
You know what you can do here that is kind of cheeky is depending on how many Kanatas you get, you can Ina that many times to stack the bottom cards of your deck and then heal them off. And then like if their climax is on top, you can actually make them into cancels on bottom.
That is true. But if it's not a climax on top, then I just get a confirmed clean trigger.
Correct. And it means that the climax is not on top.
And like and because I'm already gonna be playing, if I'm playing 2 Kanatas, I'm gonna be healing 1 by default.
Right.
So the accelerate in this case would just be used for information. I honestly think that's not too bad of a line. But I need to think about my other options as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. What happens if I trigger 2 climaxes here? How bad is it? And how much hand am I gonna have? If I get rid of all of these, and then I get back 4, oh, then I go up to 7 hand. So I'm chilling, I guess? I guess I'm chilling. So I think we'll go with the line that you were talking about just now, where I use the accelerate on the Ina in order to make sure that 1 card is like verified. So we'll go for it. I'm gonna no clock. We will play over 1 Ina with a 2/1 Kanata, and then we'll play a second 2/1 Kanata.
You just have them. You just have the 2/1, don't need the helmet.
Yeah, I just had them.
Oh, right.
And that is why I salvaged one on the previous turn.
Makes
So,
sense.
from there, I go into climax phase, and before I play climax, I need to use the accelerate ability of Ina. Well, I guess it doesn't even matter.
It does not
I'm gonna
matter.
be
You're healing
All right.
cards, yeah.
Yeah, so this goes to bottom of clock. I get to look at the top card of my deck, and I guess we're leaving it there.
Okay.
And I'm just going to hope I don't double trigger climax. We'll play our StockSoul, use the abilities of the Kanatas.
How would you like to sequence this?
I think I'm going to go for 3-3-3 rather than 3-4-3. So I'm going to send this Kanata for the climax combo change.
Yes.
Heal 1, and then I will place the stock. We'll go ahead and get another non-trigger out of the way, so our Aqua. And then all of the characters currently on my stage will get +1 soul.
Yeah.
So this one, once I change into the Kanata, I will heal 1,
Yep.
and this one does not have an extra soul.
Correct.
So I'm swinging for 3-3-3.
Correct.
Going into attack phase, I'll use the abilities of both of these to grab some cards. We'll grab double counter, a 3-2, and a helmet, I think. Do I want to start grabbing Guras yet? Nah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
I think I'm good not grabbing Guras yet. So I will take these 4 and I will put them all into my hand.
Okay. And then also in attack phase, I'm going to make that 4-2-3.
Yep. All right, so we'll go ahead and direct attack first for 4, 5.
Okay. 1, cancel.
Okay. Go with the direct attack here next for 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take that. Leveling red here. Basically gets all my colors, and Tower Runner is the best red to level. So
And then this one's going to be a 2.
yes.
Fronting for 2, 3. Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Fronting for 3.
Uh-oh. I'm in danger. All right. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh.
And then he draws the climax, and then him moving here was the objectively incorrect choice. Check W.
Draw? Be quiet. No, it's I didn't draw the climax. It's fine.
Okay, well,
but this is kind of weird now because
in any case, I'm out 5.
you're out 5.
Who?
2 climaxes left in deck
Who?
out of 2. Damn it! Where's my level 2 stocks up? Unfortunate. Okay. This is hard. Wow. This is like really weird. Okay, I have a lot of climaxes left in deck too. Like, I don't even think I need a clock here. Like, I'll have enough resources just not clocking to get what I want. Okay, I'm not gonna clock again because I know that you're gonna cancel twice, and so like, I kind of need to not lose the damage race outright here.
So, considering that you know I'm gonna cancel twice, are you planning on playing a climax this turn or no?
Oh yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay, for the value, right?
Yeah, it's just super value. Yeah. So I'm gonna play one here, play one here,
and then also is the card that puts you out of range, or puts your attacker out of counter range.
Yeah, the climax will.
Yeah, with the climax.
Yeah, because there will be 14-5.
Yeah, and then also don't forget your Wakari Mas.
Oh sure, yeah, Wakari Mas. Wakari Mas.
Yeah.
Brainstorm.
Pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Salvage 2. All right, now here's the interesting thing. So I could get a third one because we do have that option. I could get an early play healer as well. Kind of my thought process here. The early play healer is nice, but like I have to attack with that first anyways to play around anti-change. Actually, let me check your waiting room if there's the Suisei counter.
Should be in there.
Is it in here? It is not in here.
Huh?
Oh, wait, never mind. It is. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that I see a Suisei counter, I'm thinking that maybe the early play healer is pretty good because then I can attack with these, they'll cancel, and then try to hit a big swing off of the fresh deck while healing down, right? That's like not bad. Yeah, because I don't really need the third cotton. The third cotton is effectively just a +1 hand, but I don't need hand necessarily in this case, right? So I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the Hikari instead and grab one of our level 3s. Set that up, and then we'll go ahead and play Hikari, pay 2. Okay, hopefully we can get this card later, and then we'll go ahead and discard the what do we discard here? Let's discard the 1/0 Maya.
This card gets you 1 stock and, or yeah. So gets you 1 stock and then potentially a card off the top.
Correct. Yeah, and I'll use the draft to see what that potential card off the top might be looking like, and that looks pretty good to me. So we'll go ahead and play the 1k1.
And it's kind of crazy how this card is just a real combo on top of being a piece of your finisher.
Yeah, it's just like so good. Yeah. So fronting here for 14-5. I'll go ahead and stock a card I don't need from the waiting room. Reveal the top card, which is the 2/1 Mahiro counter. I'll add that to my hand, and this will be fronting for 1, 2, 2.
Okay.
Surprising. Front attack here, same deal. Going to stock a card I don't need from the waiting room. Yeah. And then reveal the top card of the deck. It is a...
Oh, that's
Money.
That's a card.
1, 2, trigger for 2 here.
Okay, cancel. So I'm going back with 6, missing 3 of each.
Okay.
Or missing 1 of each. Missing 1 of each.
Missing 1 of each.
Yeah.
So
3.
1 in hand, 1 over there probably.
Yeah.
Because you definitely did not trigger any, so that knowledge is.
That was definitely a turn.
Yeah, it's a really good turn for you.
Okay. And yellow. Nope.
Not. All right, and hopefully we can stick this. So this is gonna be for 1, 2, 3, and then trigger for the 4. Wow, we're gonna grab another one.
Another one.
Another one. So that's 4/4.
1, 2, cancel.
Okay.
All right. So can I check your waiting room, please?
Go ahead.
So you just triggered a pants and took 1 back. So that means you are 5 out. And you have how much hand now?
I have 6 hand now.
Okay. And the cards you added off of the effects were the 2/1 Mahiru and
the stock
swap. Right.
That's correct.
All right. Draw for turn. I'm gonna clock an aqua here.
Okay.
Draw 2 cards. Okay. Let's see. So how much stock am I looking to pay this turn? 2 for 2 changers for sure. And then I have a bit more stock to utilize. I can probably go with a brainstorm right now. I have potential to use the drop search too. Let's see. Let's see. How do I want to do this? There's actually a lot of options in my hand right now. Well, I mean, like in between these and my hand. Let's start. I'm gonna start with a brainstorm.
Okay.
So pay 1, hit 1, draw 1 card. Okay, we hit the jackpot. All right, so we're going to play Helmet.
Okay.
Use the bond effect, discarding 1 to salvage 3/2 Kanata.
Okay.
And then we will use the Helmet effect, sacrificing herself, discarding... What don't I care about you knowing I have? A Gura.
Sure.
To grab another Kanata.
Uh-huh.
Snooty Snoot.
Oh, wow.
Into Le Triple.
Le Triple.
Okay. And then after that, it's StockSoul time. So let's see. I'm going to count how many cards are in your deck
Go
real
for
quick.
it.
So there are 10, 12 cards in deck with 3 climaxes. Thinking about how I want to potentially modulate my damage this time. I'm thinking it's probably like 3-3-2. So I think we'll do these 2 for 2 Kanatas, which will both heal.
Okay.
And then we'll StockSoul.
Yeah.
And then I'll change the last one.
Okay.
Okay. So this one's 2, these are 3.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright. So let's see. Where do we want to attack? Oh wait, no, I go to attack phase and then we'll use the effects of the 3 Kanatas.
Yep.
So I have 2 cards in hand, so I'm looking to salvage 5 stock 1.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we'll... I think I'm gonna prep 2 Gura.
Okay.
Climax swap.
How do... If you think you're gonna hit level 3 next turn potentially, you might want to go up to 7 stock so you can climax swap and double Gura. Because double Gura is 6 stock. And but that basically means that you can't use additional stock to either climax swap or brainstorm.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go to 3 this
If you don't think
now.
you're going to go to level 3, then you should salvage more for sure. Is the okay?
I'm gonna greed more for staying at 2.
Okay, that's I think that's pretty valid. Then.
So we'll go with these.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a Helmet Kanata over a second Gura so that this gives me more flexibility.
That makes sense.
And then I'll stock another Aqua.
Okay.
So 2 for 1, 2 for 1, 2 for 1.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So here
and
we
now
go.
you're 7 hand.
7 hand, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go for a 3 first. So I'll front here for 3.
Yep.
3.
1, 2, 3. Cancel.
All right.
Ooh.
Now let's go for the other 3. 3.
All right. Give me one of those cancels again. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm really liking that all these triggers are not soul.
Yeah.
So that way I can keep those for Gura. All right, fronting here for 2. And then this one is 11k, so I am actually within counter range of the Mahiru counter, which is a 2/5 counter.
Yes.
But I'll front here anyways.
Sure.
For 2.
I will Mahir counter here.
Okay.
So on the counter, I will also go ahead and discard a card, and I will choose one of my Revue characters to return it to my hand, or return one of the 2/1 cards. And I'm now 11/5, so I'm going to be bigger, and that'll be for 2.
Yep.
Cancel, please cancel. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay. Let's go to the waiting room. This
And
one
over to
taps,
you.
And I will draw for a turn. Wow. Sometimes you're just that good. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. This is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. All right. That's a no clock if I've ever seen one. Now the question here is, what is the last climax in my deck? It is a pants. Wow. So if it's not the last card, I just freaking get to draw. Wow, that's crazy. Oh wow, and then I get this. Oh wow, wow. This deck is. Who built this deck? All right. I'm feeling pretty good about. Yeah, I feel pretty good about not having to do anything in particular here. I could brainstorm to get one of these and one of these, which is like an option, but like I don't really need to. I think the only thing I'm really missing in my hand currently is the 3-1 event, which, well, you would know, but like I would have to draw into those. Like there's no real way to, or add it off of this. I think there might be one in my deck actually, because there's 2 in the waiting room, and I believe I triggered one earlier. I don't think I triggered 2.
You healed one to stock.
I healed one to stock. Yeah. Did I trigger one then? Okay, maybe there's none in my deck. Oh yeah, that's right. I did heal one to stock. I'm gonna hope that one of them is still in my deck, and I'm going to go ahead and play the 2-1, and I will get a check. What am I looking at? Oh, I don't like that card. I don't know if I want to add that card. Maybe it's worth brainstorming. That card does not do anything. But I do get to like compress a little bit more if I don't brainstorm on this current deck. Yeah, I think the extra compression on this current deck is probably worth it. We're just gonna go ahead and double combo on this deck, and then I'll just deal with the stuff on the next deck. It's fine. Oh, he does have potential rest counter here. Do I care? How much do I care about the rest counter?
How much do I care about rest countering?
Probably not, right? Yeah, I don't think you care. Oh, I also do not care about the rest counter. We're gonna go ahead and 1k1, and we're gonna front with this. Reason why I don't want to attack with this one first is because I know this is not a climax. So if I trigger not climax, then either of these have to be a climax, and if this one's a climax, I reveal. I don't get the +1. I guess either way it's pretty doomed. But if I do it this way, if this is a climax, I get to
trigger it.
Trigger this climax, and then everything else.
And then you get a guaranteed plus.
As well, yeah. So that is the logic. We are going to go ahead with that. I'm going to stock the Mahiru, reveal a Mahiru, add that to hand. This will be 14-5 as per usual. Trigger for 2. Okay, so last card.
All right, I'm hoping I cancel.
2.
I just want to cancel 1.
Okay.
And I want it to be that one.
Okay.
All right, so for 2. All right.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and swing for the direct because I know this is a climax.
For 5.
For 5.
All right, I just need to cancel this. GG easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cancel. Oh, it's just too easy.
A judge. My opponent is BMing.
Who built that deck?
Now, why wouldn't I cancel on 5?
Okay, dude. All right, refreshing here.
Okay.
All right, refresh penalty. Of course. Could not be anything else. We don't really need the 1-0 combos anymore at this point, so we'll go ahead and put that over there. And then now that I have a waiting room again, I can go ahead and stock some.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Oh! It was last card, right?
Oh
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry, new Weiss rolls. New Weiss
Oh
rolls.
my god.
New Weiss
Salvage
rolls.
the door.
All right. Stock. Go ahead and stock this, and then reveal the top card of my deck.
Yeah. Okay.
For 3.
All right.
Please take this.
All right, I'm kind of wishing I was level 3 now. Oh, I took it.
Ooh. Okay.
Who?
Go ahead.
All right. How bad do I wish I was level 3?
Okay. How bad do you wish you were level 3?
Not actually that bad.
All right.
Draw for turn.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Oh, I have a 50-50.
Ooh.
to draw pants
Uh-oh. I don't like that sound.
for later. Okay. $50-50 draw pants?
Or trigger pants.
I'll take those odds any day.
Oh, damn. He is gonna take them.
Alright. Surely it's not 2 climax on the bottom of my deck again. Okay, bet.
Oh, damn.
Alright. Okay. Alright. We are cooking. Alright, what am I playing?
So he says.
This. Ditch this for this. And this. Okay, alright.
Alright.
Helmet.
Helmet.
Bonding by ditching Gura
Oh, dang. He's ditching the Gura.
into Kanata.
Oh, wait.
Helmeting, ditching Ina
For another Kanata.
for another one.
That's... yeah.
2 Kanatas.
Randall demonstrating why he is a blue player.
1 Mio.
Just wants
Get that
to-
out of here.
Just wants to mill. Or just wants to heal. All he wants to do is heal.
Alright. And now I have 6 in waiting room.
Okay.
StockSoul.
Stocking.
We're just gonna send both of these straight there.
Yes.
For 2 Kanatas, heal twice.
Yes.
And then I will stock
Okay.
and Aqua.
Okay. Cards in hand at this point.
2 going to 6.
Okay, so definitely salvaging 4 here.
Alright. Now we will get Guras.
Yep.
I'm not going to have enough stock for triple Gura, so I'm
Yeah.
just going to grab double Gura.
Seems good.
And alongside that, let's just get this to potentially verify the top cards of my deck.
Yeah, that's always a good one.
I would grab a Mio, but they are,
Both on board.
they are on my board. This has been on my board for 5 ever. And then, what other card do I want to grab? I think we'll grab a Helmet.
Always a good one.
And this will just take a trigger out of the refresh.
Pretty much. Let me check your waiting room real quick. Curious about the location of a specific 2-1 counter. See, you have been gripping it for a while.
Don't worry about it.
I understand.
Wakarimasu.
Yes.
Okay, let's go into our attacks. I'm going to be attacking with the Mio first because I know that the bottom card of my deck is a trigger.
Yes.
And so, in the event that you take this 3 and this 3, I can side for 1.
Okay, please don't.
So,
Please don't.
front for 3. And I'm refreshing with 6.
Okay, I'll let you refresh first then.
Okay.
Please don't take this 3.
Alright, here you go.
Okay.
Refresh point.
I am in pain.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
I'm in pain.
Spaghetti-O. Alright. Front attack for 3. 3.
I'm in
Oh
pain.
no! It's a side
I am in
angle.
pain. Side for one. Side for 3.
It's a side for 3
side
angle.
for 3, baby. Uh-oh.
Oh, no way.
Uh-oh.
Ain't no way.
Oh!
Alright.
Let's go!
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Thinking for encore effects?
Yeah, I'm considering using this in order to just make my chances of living right now as good as possible.
Yes.
And then also, if you feel like stock swapping me, which you could because you still have
I
it,
still have it.
we'll go ahead and use the Mio here.
Yeah.
On death, pay 1, discard 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get rid of helmet to search a helmet.
That seems fine. I have 8 stock. Okay. If my math is correct, if I'm hard playing everything, I need 6 stock at start of turn. So it gives me 2 stock to work with. Okay.
Which means you would not be able to stock swap me.
Yes, that's correct.
Unless you took out a piece of your
combo, yeah. Which I don't know if I would want to. I'm also pretty wary about the first counter too. So yeah, we'll see what we'll do here. Unfortunately, I cannot clock, but alright, we'll draw for turn. There's no good bounce option in Revue, so I do need to figure out if I'm gonna have to side anything here. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Hikari. Pay 2, I'll search my deck for a card. I'll search my deck for the 2/1 Karen Aiju. I was just kind of musing the fact that there were no other 2/1s in the deck, and
Well, 2 are dead. 1's in clock.
And I am basically beholden to... No, 3 are.
3 are in.
So
Ooh.
I'm beholden to hitting this brainstorm if I want to get that part of the combo. But now I will go ahead and do the top check. Let's see here. This way.
Oh.
Play this. Rest. Let me get a few.
Let's go ahead and show the camera too. So what does this do? You get to rearrange them in any order you want.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and rearrange them in this order.
Okay. And then what else does it do again? I always forget.
Whenever I play another Revue character, I can give that
it 1,000?
1,000 power.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to have to... Oh, I guess, yeah, I already know what the top card of my deck is. I'm just going to have to prey on this brainstorm. We pray 1, 2, 3, 4, and we hit. Very, very nice.
It's time for a 2/1.
Time for a 2/1. Yeah. Should be enough stock if I have done my math correctly. Let's go ahead and play Karen over here. Go for the heal and the giraffe check. Okay. Now the question is how do I want to how do I want to lose the rest counter? How do I want to lose the rest counter? Okay, I think I want to keep... Oh, does it really matter? No, job doesn't really matter after this turn. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this for this. I think the way we want to lose to rest counter is... Okay, because if I let you rest the Hikari, you basically get to take out 2 of my attacks, which is really bad. So I think the play here is always to attack with Hikari second.
And then I just make you lose one of your cards.
And then you make me lose one of my cards, which I think is fine here. And that means I might not be able to contest your contest, but I don't think that matters because you're just gonna Gura me anyways. I have to kill you this turn, basically. Another option is I side Hikari, and then that allows me to potentially still sneak in a point of damage and get both Karen burns, which I think is probably what I'm gonna do here. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to guarantee the side soul trigger at all, but I guess that's fine. All right, I think this is it. I don't think there's anything else I can do. We're gonna go ahead and go for it.
Okay.
All right, so I am reborn. Going ahead and stock this. I already know what this is. This is gonna be just that.
Okay.
So this will be for 3 damage, and you're gonna take it.
1, 2, take it.
Yes, that's true.
Leveling yellow.
Yeah. Okay. And I believe at this point, yeah, in order to play around your rest counter, I believe I will have to side here. So I'm gonna go ahead and side attack. On attack, I'll pay 3. Discard a card from my hand. Send the level 2 Karen to waiting room. Summon the level 3 Karen from my waiting room. On the summon, I will be able to heal 1. And this is the easiest side for 1 in my life. No.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay, time to do some burns. So math-wise,
so this is a burn 2.
It's either a burn 2 or I can top check 3 and send all climaxes.
And then shuffle.
And shuffle. So how many are you out right now in the waiting room?
I'm out 2 in waiting room.
2 in waiting room. You triggered 1. You have not paid that out, so that's... Oh, you did. No, you did pay that out. Okay, and you have 1 in hand. I know from previous turn.
So I have 5 in deck.
I don't think it's worth going for the 3.
Let's get a count, just in case. Currently 5, 10, 15, 19.
That's pretty compressed, but
Wait, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 18.
18. That's pretty compressed, but I don't think it's likely that I'll hit more than one climax in top 3, in which case I think burn is still better. So we're gonna go for the burn. I like more instances. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pay 1, discard a card from my hand. We'll go ahead and just discard a StockSoul, burn 2.
1, 2. Oh, that's lethal.
Ooh,
oh
lethal.
no.
1, 2, 3, 4. Trigger 4, 4 is exactly lethal.
Cancel.
Okay, and on this one, it is not lethal unless I trigger, in which case, I think you are bigger.
You're bigger. I'm 11. You're like
12. Yeah. Oh no,
you're 11-5 because you played this first.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go ahead and do the burn again here. So burn 2.
Okay. Cancel.
All right, for 1, 2, 3. Trigger. No, 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
You can't clock though. I don't think you need to though.
I can't clock, but I definitely don't need to. Draw for turn. Oh,
right.
That's a climax. Okay, well, no clock.
Okay, time
to... Alright, let's play 2 Guras. Heal once for each.
I'm out 7.
Let's play an Ina. Top check 2, rearrange. Oh, those are not triggers.
Oh.
No Eston trigger, which is actually good, I think, because then this is a 2 and you're at 3, 4 with refresh coming, so I think 2 is better.
Okay.
And then I just missed one of the Gura burns. It's like, okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay. Peko.
Okay, sure.
And then we can do this as well.
Sure.
Okay.
1K1. Yes.
Front for 2.
1, 2.
Oh, he's as good as dead.
I am basically dead.
Front. Climax combo. Pay 2. Discard rest counter. Burn 2.
Cancel.
Burn 0. Burn 1. Okay.
Yeah. I take the burn 1. I lose the game at that point. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. That was a pretty back and forth. You kill my things, I get 3 Kanatas back. You kill my things, I get Kanatas back. Yeah.
So before the game, we were talking, making some small talk, and you did mention how you never had any good luck with Kanatas before. Do you feel like the different cards in the Gura Kanata deck helps for the way you've been playing Kanata, or do you feel like it's actually harder and you just got luckier today?
I think that there were specific inclusions in the deck that I do appreciate that I don't think are typically run in Kanata Marine. Like, people don't normally run the Mio, right? I think.
I guess not, but they should.
Yeah, I think this is really good for sure. Just having the ability to control the top 2 cards of your deck is just so good. Like we've showcased the power of this card before with decks like the 8 standby build, and like in that game Mike wasn't even doing standby things. He was just looping this card over and over and over and over and getting clean triggers and guaranteeing brainstorms, and like this is just a super good card. We did see in this game that I had 2 of them on my board and I was just like, I want another one. Like I just want more of this card. But that being said, the 4 Inas, they basically fulfill a similar role, but also being a soul trigger for the Gura. This is obviously not a card that you would be running, at least not in this many copies, in a Kanata Marine build. I definitely appreciate the Ina as a blue alternative to the Miko Clock Encore that you would normally run in the Kanata Marine build. I think that having the ability to control the top card of your deck is also pretty nice, in order to just know how much you might have to invest your stock for next turn, and maybe having to like pay a climax out or something like that. So yeah, I was a pretty big fan of the way this deck played out, although I did get quite lucky a lot of different ways.
That level 2 turn was a little unreal, to be honest. Yeah, but I think like, this is a pretty good matchup, all things considered, because like your deck, obviously your deck came out before mine in English, but my deck came out way before yours in the JP version.
In terms of the Gura version, right? Because I think didn't Hololive 1 come out before
movie? Yeah.
movie?
In terms of the movie version. Yeah.
And the Gura, in terms of the Gura version. Yeah.
So I'm saying like, the Gura version also brought a lot of the utility at level 0 that really makes this deck I think like way better as well. So like I think it is kind of a mismatch, but I do think that like this combo is really strong, and just like being able to play a climax every turn and apply that offensive pressure is really good. Like if your opponent doesn't cancel, this deck just kind of like starts blasting away super early, which is really nice.
And then one card we didn't get to see in this particular game was the 3-1 event. So we haven't really gone over this, but this has a lot of synergy with this 2-1. So why don't you go ahead and...
I mean, so like the idea with the 2-1 is you can always check the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. If they're all clean, then you know that pocket of 3 is sticking. If there's one climax, you put it on the top and you use this to burn it off, and then you have 2 clean cards.
Right.
If there's 2 or more climaxes, you put the clean card on top.
You burn and then you Masamune them away.
Them away. And if they're all 3, you just use this to get the
first one out of the way.
The climax. or if you have extras, like if you don't have the climax, you use this to get the climax.
Oh yeah, because this one can also salvage the climax.
Right. Or otherwise, like sometimes you don't even need to commit this. If you feel like you're still in a good place, you just like attack with this, or you get the first one out and you Masamune. But like I think like just this is super strong. In fact, that turn when I checked top 3, I kind of wished it was all 3 climaxes, because that first would have been really good. But like this whole package, it's like a really nice like piecewise combo that ultimately ends up being basically triple marring. Like this is basically triple marring. It's like the same amount of damage, but then with these 2 cards and just a lot of your main phase shenanigans, you get like way better reach in my opinion.
Like this is, I think in a lot of people's opinion, this is probably one of the most unfair cards in Revue.
Yes.
And like, I don't even think another set has that card, that effect.
Not to this extent. There is a Top Check 2 in Summer Pockets.
Yeah, like I think the closest thing to this, okay, the thing that makes this really crazy is its main phase, right?
Yeah.
So like the closest thing that I can think of in either language is Zombieland Saga with the 2-1 Sakura, but that's on climax placement, and you have to pay 1.
And how many does that check?
It checks. Okay, well actually no. I think that one actually lets you mocha cards. So it lets you send cards to waiting room.
Oh, okay.
But it costs 1, and then you get to check X, where X is the number of the level 1 combo. No, level 1 combo in your memory.
Oh, level 1, the level 1 Sakura, right? Yeah.
But
there is a Summer Pockets. It's a 1-0 red, and it's a main phase tap check 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the closest.
But that's only 2.
It's only 2, and it's like that's nowhere. The third card is like crazy sometimes, right? Yeah.
Yeah. The amount of shenanigans that you can just do sometimes
is hilarious. I wish this set got one of those like 2-0 events where like I can force you to mill cards, because then it would be even crazier, and it's just like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or imagine if they got like Watame level 0, where it's like both players mill 1, and then if my mill's higher, I get to blind stock 1.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, let me just put this climax on top. Okay, mill it.
Yeah, basically.
Fake burn 1. Yeah.
That's so good, but this is already really good. I already really enjoy it.
All right, so that's gonna do it for our first game for the Revue movie content block. Our next game is going to have Simu returning once again to play this deck once again, but he's going to be going up against Mike, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!